What's up, YouTube? Took a long break, but we're back. Now let's get to work. So today we're going to talk about screen printing versus heat press transfers. And we're going to focus on 5 main topics: the learning process, the equipment, the quality, which one's faster, and of course money. So before we start, make sure to punch that like button. Let's go. Screen printing is a huge learning curve. There's so many things that you have to know before putting a design on a shirt. I feel like you need to know at least the basic skills of a graphic designer, because a great print always starts in the computer. You also have to learn what types of inks go with the right garments, how to pull a squeegee, how to push a squeegee, and many more stuff. And no, this is not rocket science. With enough practice, you'll get the hang of it, because it's just repetition after repetition after repetition. That's it. And when it comes to learning how to heat press a transfer, it's really not much to it. All you need to know is the right temperature and the right time. The press has to be down and how to press it, and that's pretty much it. That's why whenever I need help here in the shop, I always bring them to the heat press, because it's so easy to train somebody. That's it. And of course, there's all the little basic things that go behind it, but nothing too crazy compared to screen printing. Now let's talk about the equipment that you need to press on transfers. You don't need much. Just a heat press, Teflon pillow, Teflon sheet that you barely even use for transfers, and electricity. It's great for beginners because it's very affordable to start with, plus it doesn't take a lot of space. Now let's talk about the screen printing equipment, and just know that you don't need all this expensive equipment to start with, but just know that the better equipment you have, the better quality you can provide. You're going to need a screen printing press, screens, squeegee, spatulas, conveyor dryer, flash dryer, and a couple more stuff. And no, I didn't start with this equipment. I started with the cheapest setup in the industry, and from there I grew up. Let's talk about the good stuff, the quality. Now, when it comes to pressing shirts, the first thing that comes to people's head is like, oh, the quality sucks, it's gonna wash off, it's gonna peel off. Come on. But I do try to understand some, because they probably had a bad experience with somebody else. Plus, a lot of beginners, when they start selling shirts, a lot of them start with a heat press. So you already know that the quality is not there yet. So maybe they were victims of somebody that was barely starting to press shirts. Or they're just jumping on that bandwagon of the heat press sucks. I don't know. But when screen printing transfers are pressed correctly, the quality does feel amazing. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll be honest, when it comes to digital transfers, I do not like the way they feel. They look good, but they don't feel good. It's like sticking a big old sticker to a shirt. I do not feel like that's the right way to put a design on a shirt. And no hate to that industry, because that's only my opinion and my preference. Or maybe I haven't worked with the correct transfer, so that's why I feel that way. But don't kill me in the comments, it's just my opinion. Take it easy. The screen printing quality, it's a little bit different, and in my opinion, it's a little bit better. And I'm going based on the feel of the shirt, because the ink blends in with the shirt to give it a nice soft feel. Now, if everything is done correctly, the durability of the print will outlast the life of the shirt. And I know what you're probably thinking, he's a screen printer, that's why he said that. And no, I'm being realistic. Clothing brands do prefer the feel of screen printing. But when you compare them side to side, screen print transfers with screen printing, it's not a big difference. There's a gap, that does separate them, but not a huge difference. But there's pros and cons to both techniques. There's times where I screen print a multicolored design and the design feels rough. I'll just grab it and I'll take it to a heat press and I'll flatten that design out to get a softer feel. Of course, the texture is going to change a little bit, but the quality is still going to be there. Now, which one do you think is faster? When it comes to low quantities, I would say pressing the shirts will probably be the best option, especially if the design has a lot of colors in it. And when it comes to higher quantities, then screen printing is the best option. Let's say 100 shirts, one color print. When I screen print, I'll probably do them in under an hour. If I heat press them, I'll take 2 to 4 hours. Crazy, huh? And I know what you're probably thinking. Why would it take you 2 to 4 hours? Well, if you want to provide great quality, you have to do everything correctly. Let's say you put in the shirt, you gotta preheat it, to take the moisture out. Then each transfer, you have to line it up. So that takes time. Then you press it and you gotta wait 15 seconds. Now all that waiting, all that time to press a shirt, in the long run adds up. And here's the process for screen printing. You grab the shirt, you put it in the platen, you kind of line it up a little bit, and you print it, boom, and you move on to the next one. You see, there's no waiting in between. But everything has its pros and its cons. I just got an order of 40 hoodies, 7-color front chest print. Now, do I want to go through the struggle of setting up all that for 40 hoodies? Probably not. I would rather just spend a little bit more money and order some screen print transfers and just get them and press them. It's gonna save me some time and it's gonna save me some headache. Screen printing has a faster loading process, especially when it comes to hoodies, sleeves, pants. But let me give you an example. Let's say you want to put a print on the side of the sleeve, right? So you'll grab the hoodie, you put it here, and you kind of stretch it out, you know, make it nice and even. Now, as you can see, it's not flush, right? Sometimes you have to add a Teflon pillow and put it inside of the hoodie to get a nice even print. And all that, it's time consuming. Now watch the screen printing process. You'll grab the hoodie, put it inside the sleeve, stretch it out, boom, you're ready to start printing. Pretty fast, huh? Now watch the screen printing process. You'll grab the hoodie, put it inside the sleeve, stretch it out, boom, you're ready to start printing. Pretty fast, huh? And the last topic, money. We're gonna talk about making money and spending money. Let's go. It's more affordable to get equipment to heat press a transfer than to get equipment to screen print a shirt. But the profit is bigger when it comes to screen printing. Let me give you a small example. They order 100 shirts from you, right? 3-color print, front chest only. You order transfers, and let's say you get them for $4 a piece. Add all that up, it's $400 to produce those shirts. Now you get the same order, but you're gonna screen print it. And in material, you're gonna waste less. It's gonna be between 25 cents to 50 cents to produce each shirt. And let's say you do waste 50 cents. For 100 shirts, that's $50 compared to $400. And in the long run, when you start getting all these orders from all these different places, it makes a huge difference. I'm gonna give you the insights on how I run my business. 90% of the stuff that I do here, it gets screen printed because it saves me money. When I buy my inks, I buy them in gallons. So when you buy inks in gallons, you get it for cheaper. So producing something like this to me will be between 10 cents to 15 cents. That's why I screen print. It saves me money. And because I have the knowledge, I have the experience, and it's easier for me to work with. At the end of the day, if both techniques are done correctly, the durability and quality will be there. And stop focusing on which one's better. Focus on which one's better for you at this moment. In my opinion, having both of those as an option in your shop will take your business to the next level. Anyways, hopefully this video helped. Have a beautiful day and God bless. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.